Okay, we just discussed percent proportion, and now we're going to discuss percent equations. Okay, and of course the word equations there, which means you're going to have an equal sign. So there's a couple things I want you to remember before we start this. First off is you're going to change the percent to a decimal. Sorry about that. The second thing you're going to do is change the word is. Write that in a different color. You're going to change the word is to an equal sign. These are math terms. Sometimes words in math problems mean an actual symbol, so I'm showing you what those symbols are. I want to try to move this desk a little closer. I'm sorry, this board a little closer. Okay, it's a little better. The next thing is you're going to change the word of to multiplication. Okay? You're going to change of to multiplication. Remember, the dot means multiplication. Okay, so we're going to change of to multiplication. And the two more things actually. You're going to locate the unknown value. Locate the unknown value, and the last thing you're going to do is solve the equation. Okay, so you're going to change the percent to a decimal, change is to equals, of to multiplication, locate the unknown value, also known as the variable, and solve the equation. So let's try number 10. That looks like a good one. Number 10 says 4%. I'm going to actually write, I'm sorry, number 10 says find 3.5% of 250. So when they say find, that's another word for they want the answer, right? So that's going to help us to know, they want to know what this equals. Okay, so again, the first step was to change the percent to a decimal. So 3.5%. If you change 3.5 to a decimal, it's going to be 3.5%, right? And then that equals 3.5 over 100. And when you divide that, you get sorry, I hit a wrong button. 3.5 divided by oh, I wish I had a regular calculator. Sorry guys. Let's try this again. 3.5 divided by 100 equals 0.035. Okay, that's what you get, 0.035. So all I did, I changed 3.5 to 3.5. Then I did 3.5 over 100 because it was a percent. Then I did the division and I got 0.035. So that was the first thing we did. Second thing they said to do, and I'm going to write this right here. 3.5% is 0.035. Second thing they said to do is to change is to equals. Well, there's no is in this problem because they just told us to find the answer. So we know that we just have to do the work and find the answer. Change of to multiplication. So we can do that. This is going to be multiplication. Locate the unknown value. That's going to be our answer. We don't know the answer, so that's what we're going to do. And solve the equation. So bring down the 250. Basically, they're saying to find 0.035 times 250. So all you got to do. Change everything so that it can be worked out as an equation. What is this equal? That's what find means. 0.035 times 250. What does that equal? Let's see. $8.75. Final answer. 8.75. And the last question I'm going to do is number 13. Okay, number 13 says 2 1/5% of what number (2 1/5% of what number is 44? Okay, step number 1, change the percent to a decimal. 2 1/5 equals 1 divided by 5 is, I believe, 0.2. Yes, 0.2. So this is going to be 2.2. Another way to do that is change this to an improper fraction. 5 times 2 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. You get 11 over 5. Sorry, that's kind of small. I'll write it over here. 11 over 5, which is 11 divided by 5, which is 2.2. So either way, you get 2.2. So this is 2.2. Let's write this in another color. We just changed the percent to a decimal. This is 2.2%. Let's go here. 2.2% is the same thing as 2.2 divided by 100, right? Percent means per 100. So we got to do 2.2 divided by 100. And we get 0.022. So 2 1/2% changed to a decimal is 0.022. Okay? You got to change just this part first to a decimal and then change that with the percent to a decimal. Okay? And you can just rewind and look that over if you didn't get it the first time. Then we got to change is to an equal sign. Then we have to change of to multiplication. Remember, when a dot is down here towards the bottom of the numbers, it's a decimal. But when it's up in the middle, it's a multiplication sign. And we have to locate our unknown value. What number? That's a question, right? That means you don't know the answer. So that's your unknown value, x. And solve the equation. So bring down the 44. So your equation says 0.022 times x equals 44. So we're trying to figure out what number is going to give you 44 when you multiply it by 0.022. Easy way to find that out, just work backwards. Divide. Do 44 divided by 0.022 to find out what that number is. 44 divided by 0.022 equals 2. No, I did something wrong. That's clearly not right. 2,000. I'm sorry, I wasn't reading. 2,000. Final answer. So again, all I did to figure that out, all I did was 44. Let's write that in a different color. I worked backwards. I did 44 divided by 0.022. And that's how I got 2,000. I know there's a glare there, sorry. So let's try. Can't really help you out much. But it's 4.044 divided by 0.022 gave me 2,000. I just worked backwards to figure out what this number was. So your answer is 2,000. And you're done.